three of you do some form of video announcements, morning show, newscasts. So could you tell us a little bit about how that works at your school?
My major is radio, television, and film, so it fell perfectly in line with morning announcements. Since we got the kiosk going, I knew for content that morning announcements made absolute sense. I guess it's no competition to Rise Vision, but we use ManyCam software, and if y'all haven't seen that, you need to look that up. It's amazing what you can do. It's full-featured, almost full production quality video management, and costs $49 a year. So definitely offer that up. We use Wowza to broadcast inside of our district to prevent any impact on internet. Works great, and we're able to show that on our kiosks. Otherwise, the campuses can just request, I'd like to be set up for announcements. And using a PC that they have there and a webcam, they can totally do everything they need to for video announcements. So we offer training again for them. Most of them, I would say 90% of all of our morning announcements are done 100% by students. They write the script and are on air, and they'll have faculty and things involved in it. And there's, of course, a faculty member there to oversee, to make sure things don't go awry.
Yes, so we have a variety of things with our morning show. So our third graders right now are working on interview skills. So with their third grade teacher, they're developing and writing their own questions, and then they're going to be interviewing different staff members. And then we'll have our fourth graders go ahead and do the videotaping for those. So we're going to make different little video clips as they put them together. And then a lot of our morning show is mainly the presentations done by the day of the week, and then having that variety and pulled through. So we have things like the weather, what's for lunch, staff highlights, different events, and pulling all of those together. My students also do book talks and fresh books that are coming into the library. So they're creating some different pieces that pull all those elements together.
You know, we have the weekly announcements or the daily announcements that needs to get out to the students. Our newscast is live. We have a dedicated TV studio in our building. We have a 2-camera setup, chroma keyed. It's all student produced. You know, it's the actual studio cameras with a built-in teleprompter. It's also live stream at the same time simultaneously on YouTube. So parents can also, watch live if they wanted to, or, it's obviously archived on YouTube so they can go back and watch. We've been doing it live and online for 5 years. So we have a huge archive of database of the newscasts.
Your newscast won Best Newscast of the Year a few years ago, didn't it?
A few years ago it did, yeah. Back when Channel 1 was a thing, yeah. Channel 1 used to have a contest every year, so we would always enter, and we got voted, selected Best Newscast of the country. We've been a CNN affiliate for a while, since early 2000s. There's only a couple middle schools that are CNN affiliates, so we get all the same footage that you see at your local newscast because they're all CNN affiliates in the local area. So we have access to all of the CNN stories, whether they're world, national, all that stuff. So we pick stories that would be middle school appropriate that the kids might be interested in, and we show that as part of our newscast too. So it's kind of cool because we have a lot of content to pick from because of CNN.
If anybody in the audience is curious, we wrote a case study on Sarah Scott Middle School. So if you Google Sarah Scott Middle School Rise Vision, it'll come up, and there's a nice picture of Tony in the studio, and you can read about the newscast.